Something's coming, I don't know what it is, but it is gonna be great.
Well, I think summer pops are a fantastic thing. I think people are just in the mood for it as much as anything else. You know, you can walk up and down Hope Street and the bars and the cafes are great. And then there's something about a summer pops, you know, the programs that they pick that just suit that sort of event from... I'm looking at the program from the McCartney, from the film nights with Carl Davis to the Czech 5 with Vasily Petrenko.
I think this year we've got a wonderful cornucopia of music for the Summer Pops, with a huge variety of artists taking part, from Vasily Petrenko, John Wilson, and of course Carl Davis. With Vasily, we're going to do what has now become a traditional White Nights program at the beginning of July, with great music of Tchaikovsky, Mussorgsky, Taneyev and Shostakovich.
For me, actually, Tchaikovsky is not that much about this pure emotion and crying all the time. It's more philosophy, and that's what I'm trying to deliver to the audience. Definitely it will be very personal. Just last week I did a 4 Tchaikovsky symphony, and 4, 5, 6 for me, the last 3 symphonies, they are like one cycle. It's research of the big personality of Tchaikovsky about relation between the life and the death. So it's research about what's going to happen in our life when we're close to the death, and what's going to happen after that. And if in 4th symphony it seems like it's a victory of the life, victory of the spirit of the human at the end, and the death is defeated.
I think this Elvis Costello program will be an ideal program. I mean, Elvis has a huge fan base, of course, everywhere in Britain, internationally, but probably biggest of all in Liverpool. And it's a wonderful aesthetic. I mean, it's a fascinating way that he's able to speak to people. The song form that he uses is quite developed and quite subtle. And we'll be doing some things from his opera Sogno, which is all about song and about developments and relationships, and it's fantastic. It goes from being sort of pompously pastiche to being really very subtle.
We have, I think, what's going to be a great concert of the music of John Lennon, really tracing his songwriting career from the early days right through to some of the later songs. We have wonderful artists singing, Kurt Steigers, Claire Martin, and the program has been put together by John Wilson, who's orchestrated all the songs, and Robert Eaton, who's providing some of the linking text and the context to some of those songs. I think that's going to be a great event in 2008.
All orchestras, and especially the Royal Liverpool Philharmonic, which is such an open, embracing, dynamic ensemble, we need to embrace the greatest musicians of our time. And these are some of the fantastically most communicative musicians of our time. And if a way of getting people used to coming and hearing music in this wonderful Philharmonic hall played by these fantastic musicians, if getting them through the door to watch Elvis Costello and Paul McCartney, might well pick up a brochure and say, oh gosh, there's some amazing stuff going on this year. What a lovely place this is, fantastic bars and restaurants in the area. I shall come here more often.
We've of course got Sir Paul McCartney's Ecce Cormeum at the Anglican Cathedral on the 1st of May. Again, a great son of Liverpool who has started to write for the orchestra and for choral works other than the great songs that he wrote for the Beatles and his subsequent groups.
Well, of course it's very important to perform the Beatles, which I admire almost like classical music now, which I've said about 3 years ago, that it's after 50 years it's already classical music. But that's a brand new piece by Sir Paul, and it's a good music, so it's very important to show that for the audience and to be in touch with the audience and be in touch with the legends of the city.
As well as this great range of concerts where I think there is something for everybody, we have 2 concerts which are aimed fair and squarely at the family. One at the end of June, where Alistair Malloy will take us through some sporty themes, and then the orchestra will be in Southport at the end of July for a great outdoor concert.
I suppose the interesting thing is for people to just pick up a brochure, log on to the website, and look at the absolute smorgasbord of things that are available for them. I mean, what nicer place could you be than in this fantastic hall or in the outdoor concert? Bring your family to the kids' concert with Alistair Malloy, who's an absolute genius. The guy is fantastic. And just enjoy the things that are on offer in this fantastic building with these marvelous musicians.